Hi, I'm Coach Tom, and welcome to today's Track the Trainer. So how did this week go? Well, we had some successes and we had some failures. Let's talk about the successes first. Matilda and I went on a great 8-mile hike. We went on the Buchanan Pass Trail, had about 1,000 feet of elevation gain. It was about an 8-mile hike. It was actually a really good hike. It wasn't a particularly steep one. It's a good, steady incline, but there was a lot of debris, a lot of rocks, a lot of obstacles, a lot of things that we had to get around. So it didn't make it a terribly smooth hike, which was a great one to do. In fact, there was even a part where the path was covered in water. We're getting so much runoff in this area. This is just up near Nederland, Colorado. So much runoff in this area right now that water was covering a good portion of the path, the hiking path, as we went through it. So it provided a challenge, maybe not just in a straight up kind of challenge, but definitely a challenge. Another great positive, if you look at the tracking sheet, which we will in a little bit, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday were great. Great days. Checked all the boxes on that day. So what about the failures? Well, we had some failures as well. Thursday was great. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not so great, okay, as far as eating days. At my lowest point, I was down to 245.4. I was so close, but didn't quite make the 244 mark. And I think we can directly attribute that to Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They just weren't good eating days. I got out of my routine. I wasn't in my good eating routine. I skipped meals. I had long days. A Saturday morning, I went to a swim meet starting at 8 o'clock. From there, directly to a softball game. From there, directly to a soccer game. It was 3 o'clock before I ate again. That's on me. That was poor planning. I've got to fix that. But as a result, when I got back, I was hungry. Didn't make great food choices. The weight jumped back up to 247 toward the end of the week. So I think as we look at the tracking sheet, and we will here in a minute, we can see some little things we can change to really lock down those weekends. Let's go ahead and go to that tracking sheet now.
All right, let's take a look at the accountability sheet for this week. If you look at the 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, everything is looking solid. All boxes are checked. 250, 247, 246, 245, 245, 244 would have been right here on the 24th. But boom, 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 boom. All of these unchecked boxes. That's it. That's the answer. So did I get better? Yeah, there was great consistency with the first 4 days of the week. Now we need to get a little more consistency in the last 3 days of the week. That's the problem. That's the only issue. I want to reach my goal. I get consistent the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's what it boils down to. So for the week of 6/26, here's the plan. Plan each meal. And that gets an exclamation point. Plan each meal, exclamation point. If I can do that, then I believe I break the 245 barrier and hit that 244, 243 mark by the what would be the 3rd of July. So that's what we're going to work on this week, planning each meal. I even put in my calendar this week, prepare dinner. So I'm not trying to do something at the last minute or trying to eat dinner at 8:30 at night. If I can prepare, if I can plan for it, then I can make it happen.
So what's the takeaway from this week? Something I really work on with my student athletes is be prepared to fail. It's okay to fail. Failure is the only way we learn. So what we know this week is we are going to plan out each meal, whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. We're going to plan out our meals. And we're going to make sure that we don't let ourselves get hungry and that we don't have an opportunity to make bad food choices. So it's okay. So yeah, there was a failure, but we had successes, all right? But we had failures. And we're going to use that failure, we're going to learn. Not dissimilar to the sports that I coach. Yeah, you're going to go out there and everybody's going to make mistakes. But learn from that mistake. Eventually, if you make it often enough, you're going to fix it, and that's okay. That's going to make you a better athlete, make you better at your sport. So ultimately, although this isn't happening immediately, it isn't happening a pound a day, a pound a day, a pound a day, ultimately, as I come closer to my goal and as I reach my goal, it's going to be a much more permanent goal. That's it for this week. Thank you very much for joining us for Track the Trainer, and I look forward to seeing you next week. I'm Coach Tom.